Hey guys, this is Barry of FaO&x Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video with a company called TXED. This is called their E Times Tourist. Actually, real quick disclaimer, when Chinese people translate it to American, some things that make sense over there, when it translates over to English, sometimes things get weird, like Win One and all these different funky looking names. But yeah, this is basically a mop. It's got a 750 watt motor, 15 amp hour battery, which is getting more and more common. More and more people are going bigger with batteries. Now they're kind of settling down because they're just so freaking heavy. But a 15 amp hour battery will give you roughly 30-35 miles. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to unbox it. We're going to teach you how to build it. We're going to ride it, show you how fast it goes and the different functions it have. And then at the end, we'll do pros and cons, which usually gets me in trouble. So let's get into it. I'm going to save you some money because if you take it to a bike shop, they're roughly going to charge you anywhere from $350 to $450 to put this bike together. And mops are fairly easy to put together, but let's get into it. So when you get one of these, make sure you have like a buddy or something like this. I've actually open up the top, pick it up, and then roll it out and let it fall. You know, not fall, but let it rest back down. That just seems to be easier. I'm just trying not to damage this thing. But I'm going to open this from the side because I want you to see how it's packaged. And mops are fairly easy because a lot of it's already put together. You just got to put a tire in the front end and some foot pegs. This is our little goodie box. Looks a little bit damaged. Oh, a pump, like a air pump. Some wire cutters and a pocket knife. Let's go through here. Just be real careful. We're not trying to cut the paint or anything. I know that y'all skip past this stuff. You don't like watching this. I get it 100%. It's kind of boring. But all I'm going to do is just take all the packaging out of it. We'll bring it out here and we'll build it together. So all I've done is just taken all the wrapping and everything. TXED, work on your packaging a little bit more. You had a bunch of damage on each side of your box. These here, they usually will use like these foam things, these little foam things here. I guess they'll drill or whatever and they'll put straps around it just to keep that protected on both sides. You all just used cardboard and busted through, so you got a hole on one side and a hole on the other and a little bit of damage, but it's nothing bad. Also, and I'll show you later, but I don't know if this is used or what, but this back little thing is dirty. So I don't know if somebody used it before and slapped it on, but that's not clean. But yeah, I'll show you that later. So anyway, just talking to the company for a second. So let's open this up. There's been some damage on this box as well. When you see any of that stuff, make sure you take pictures because they're gonna want pictures. Let's see what's inside here. Please have tools and everything I need. All right, foot pedals that are not packaged. I've got a little front fender. That's clean. That's so weird. That's dirty. There's the other foot peg. Oh, they got some nice tools. They give you a bike chain, which is awesome. A bell, a phone holder, a bike charger. It's going to take about 4 to 6 hours to charge, and a manual. So let's get these off here. This does have a vibe that somebody's owned this before. The tires are dirty, the rear fender is dirty. They did blue Loctite, which is awesome. So mops, one thing that I don't care for is if you can't adjust the seat. So it's, for someone as tall as I am, I don't know that I would pedal it because I don't like my legs doing that. So if I owned a mop or somebody as tall as I am, they more than likely would not pedal this. They would probably just hit the throttle. Is it a throttle? Yeah, it's just a throttle. So if you have any T Allen ball Allens, dude, pull these out because this here, because this pole and everything's in the way, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. We're going to tighten this up very quick. As of right now, we've been working on this for maybe 4 minutes, other than unboxing it. That took a little bit of time, so I'd say a total of maybe 10 minutes so far. It does have blue Loctite, so I'm super happy about that. All right, that's done. I'm gonna have to adjust these to make that a little bit more comfortable, but we got to do this next, and I think that's a 15. It might be a 16, because they only gave me one wrench. One is an 18 or a 50. Oh, no. They gave me that too. Let's lift this up. I like these little tools. Come right off, right there. And you can dispose of that. And then we got this here. Taking everything off. Alright, This is going to be a little bit of a pain. So on these shocks, it's got two open ends and it locks right in. But so you got your rotor side. That's a 180, which is common. We're gonna put the brake on first and just pinching my feet like that. And I'm gonna grab this and let it rest on the tire. Lift it up. Put it on the oh my God, that was way too easy. I don't know that you'll have that same experience. That was crazy. I just got lucky there. You're gonna have a washer that has a little knot on it. That little turn is gonna go right inside the axle, right inside this little shock. And then you're gonna put the washer on, and then this castle nut. That's just gonna make the whole bike one. There it is. There it is. I used that centerpiece and a 16. Done. And really? Good Lord, how do you want us to do that? All right, watch this. They want us to take these screws off and put that on there, but you didn't give us a tool to do it with. Surely you don't want us to try to figure this out this way. That is, there's so many better ways than this way. No, it won't reach. Yeah, I'm not putting that on. That's crazy though. Do you see what I'm saying? They want to take those two screws off and then slide in there and put it back, but don't give us the tools to do it. That's, I guess you could take all this off. Nah, that's crazy. So I'm not putting that on. That is entirely too difficult. Yeah, there's way better ways to do this. I put these together all the time. That's crazy. These are nice. They're aluminum. So you see that? It says L on it and an R. So that's rider's left, rider's right. We got a left here. So when you put this on, it's gonna be a lefty-tighty on the left side. So I just want you to make sure you know that if you're on the left, rider's left side, you cannot do it right-handed or righty-tighty. Let's see. This is a 15 millimeter rather than using their tools if you have your own. All right, I think you understand how this works. The right side is gonna be righty-tighty. So I'm gonna do the other side, righty-tighty. Then we're gonna put this foot peg on, put that chain on, then we'll start playing with electronics. All right, well done there. If you look, you see it has this little flat spot, that's gonna be the top. So pretty bike. I think there's a little bit of plainness right here, maybe. If I'm just talking the old techs, giving them a little bag on the top that makes it look like a tank where you can zip it and put stuff in it. Maybe it would give it a little bit of character versus it's so naked up front there. All right, I'm gonna put this on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna teach you how to put that chain on. Very simple. So what you got is a derailleur right here. You're gonna push this forward and then just put that right over the chain. Just like that. Turn this up like this. There we go. We got them. It wasn't hard. That's the little trick right there, is that little derailleur. All right. This bike is so tiny. This thing looks like it could be set up with a dual battery setup. But yeah, let's take this for a spin. Let's get it up to speed. We're gonna pedal it and do full throttle. Check if it's gonna kill the battery or not. It's just a tiny little mop bike. Kind of cool. Yeah, let's ride it and see what's going on. All right, make sure you wear a helmet. And power. Boom. It's don't got a lot of power, so. It's like riding a chopper. All right. The motor's definitely noisy. All right, let's go. We're gonna do throttle. The actual pedal is hitting the tin. That's what you're hearing. All right, so we're doing 12 miles per hour. Now we're on drive. I'm already ghost pedaling. These really aren't made to pedal. I don't know that too many people will, but we're going about 20 miles per hour. And then Yeah, this is gonna die on me. I got one more bar left, but I'm on I guess the pedal assist 3 now. No throttle, just pedal. I gotta fix that. So it looks like pedal assist, I'm doing about 25 miles per hour. I don't know that I can go very far. One thing you are gonna need to do is make sure you've got give your customer some power. All right, so let's drop this back down to eco mode. No, I'm not pedaling. I'm just gonna see what this thing can do. All right, 20 miles per hour, 21, just throttle, not pedal. And I'm going eco mode. 22. Now we're going to go to drive. I'm going up a little bit of a hill. Here we go. Now we're planing out. About 25. Let's go to sport mode. Yeah, I'm not seeing any difference. In eco mode, I'm trying my all to sport mode. And I think it's because the battery's almost dead. They sent it to me with 1 bar. I can't go very far or do a test on it. So I got it on sport mode doing 21 miles per hour. I think the battery's just trying to save itself. And it doesn't have a lot of get up and go for a 750 watt motor. There we go. So listen guys, it's an inexpensive bike. It's bare bones with some high-end components where it needs to be. I like that. I'm tall. I don't like pedaling mops. Look out. This is up into my stomach. That's not comfortable. And I'm having that's not comfortable. I like a seat that's high. But most people who's gonna own one of these are not pedaling. They're just gonna throttle. It doesn't have the greatest performance on the back, 750 watts. The Newton meters are very slow. So when you're giving it just, and it's also a little bit noisy of a bike. The motor is anyway. But if you want an inexpensive, cool looking bike, check out their other bikes. They have some neat ones out there. Now, it's okay. It's not super expensive. If you like a mop, I think this would be a contender, and more of the lower scale one. I gotta tell you, it comes with great brakes. I can't take that away from it. So anyway, if you'd like one of these, I'll put it in the description below. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next time. Appreciate y'all.